What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Snake Cartel back at you again with another YouTube video, and this time I'm showing off my new snake, the venomous mangrove snake of Southeast Asia. This is the Indonesian locality, and from what I've heard, these guys, the Indonesian locality tends to be a bit smaller than the other ones, but these guys can get a decent size. 6 to 7 feet is the average, but some monstrous cases have been 8 to 9 feet. But you can find these guys anywhere from Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, like I said. They are semi-aquatic, so that's why I have this huge water dish in there for him to soak. And they are arboreal as well, so I have these branching here for him to perch on and, kind of climb around on in this hide box. But this is a temporary setup. Let me get that clear. You guys know how I like to do. I like to get my pets very nice setups, but even with these basic temporary setups, I still pander to what they need. That's what you always want to do with setting up any animal. You want to have stuff in there so it can stimulate those natural behaviors. So right now he's just soaking, and I actually made this video before, but he was moving around a little bit when I first brought him home. I tried to leave him alone for at least several hours, just for him to get adjusted, because I know how stressful that shipping process can be. But I'm pretty sure he was dehydrated, so I used the snake hook to put him in the tub here, and they are rear fang venomous, not necessarily lethal, but you kind of don't know. There's not too much is known about their venom, so you kind of can't even talk today, but the reaction is individual. So I've heard some people say they might have a headache for a couple hours from maybe some soreness or some swelling, but I'd recommend gloves if you're gonna handle these guys. But he's been chilling for the most part, but I think that's mainly because of the old, traveling situation. But we'll see after he gets adjusted how much in a pain in the ass he may possibly be, but hopefully he stays chill. This guy was imported, like most of these snakes are. It's very rare to find a captive bred one. And another common name they have, I don't believe I said this at the beginning, is the gold ring cat snake. And they call them cat snakes because they have similar pupils to a cat. They have those verticalized pupils. And their scientific name is Voega dendrophilia. But they have this beautiful pattern, and they even have a little bit of iridescence to their scales. Not quite the same as a Brazilian rainbow boa, but they have a little bit on there. But they're just really shiny looking snakes and just very beautiful. They kind of remind me of like a jungle carpet python, which is something I did want, but I also wanted one of these, so I feel like this is a good compromise. And I like snakes that have these strange behaviors like swimming and arborealism. It makes it more interesting in my opinion, but this is my first, quote, venomous snake. And I don't really plan to go any further than this. I don't need a snake that can kill me in one bite. I'm good on that, but this is about as far off the deep end as I'll go. I do still want a false water cobra, but these out of the rear fang colubras, these mangrove snakes have one of the more potent venoms, which is crazy. I know, like one of the only lethal rear fang venomous snakes I can think of is the boom slang. Just off the top of my head, there may be even more than that, but it's kind of cool to just see him, soak. I never really noticed any ticks so far. Any mites, but hopefully it stays like that. But I did get him from Scales and Tails, Ohio. I had him shipped to my nearest FedEx hub, which is something I would advise everybody to do if they're gonna get animals shipped, because not only is it's just better for the animal in general. They're not on the truck as long, and they kind of get to chill for a little bit if they're in the facility. But really easy kind of taking him out, I guess, because he was all shaken up from the travel. But really liking his colors though. Glad I redid this video, because you guys probably would have hated my other one. But I kind of got this little particular setup idea from Nerd, how they do their anacondas. They kind of give them these basic setups. I have like half substrate on the end where the pool is, just to catch any water and help with the humidity. And I have just some paper towel right here with this little homemade hide. And definitely can't wait to get him into his permanent enclosure, but we got to get this guy established first. But he seems to be doing a whole lot better since I moved him to the water. So that's why I feel like it's important to have stuff like this for these snakes. It's definitely good for their mental health in general. But very excited to work with this guy. Hopefully he ends up being a chill dude. If I were to handle him, it would definitely be with gloves, but I wouldn't really recommend it too much because you never know what your reaction to the venom may be. But his name is Minato as well. I don't think I mentioned that either. Minato, the mangrove snake, and I did get his name from Naruto, just like I did Zabuza and Kakashi. So we got another Naruto snake in the building. But definitely a gorgeous animal. I love their the cat snakes just have a very different looking appearance that I like. And I didn't even really know about these too long ago, but once I caught wind of them, I started doing a little bit of reading, and they really caught my eye. But they're really not that, they're kind of hard to find. Like, once I saw that that pet store I originally went to was out of them, some of the people I hit up that I seen on Morph Market either didn't reply, or I don't know, I just didn't like the reviews they had on their other animals. But luckily I was able to get this guy. But for heating, I use a ceramic heat emitter at 60 watt, just to heat this little small tub for now. Because I like using those because I feel like you can get a better heat gradient, like as far as raising the ambient temperature as well as giving them a good hot spot. So I just put instead of like the lid that comes with these bins, I just buy one of those little screen tops, and that works pretty good. But really loving this guy. First venomous snake, guys. I told you it would be a major surprise. I bet you guys weren't expecting this. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned as always. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.